Good morning, everyone, and it's the end of the first week of our Lent videos.
Yeah, our first full week.
Our first full week, that's true. So this week we've been talking about parables, haven't we? And it's been really exciting. And Gemma, in a minute, is going to tell us about her favourite parable.
I am. But
first, I get an egg. Happy days for me. So I'm going to have one of these little ones. Now, if anyone knows me, Lindor is super nice. You might not be able to see that, but these eggs are so yummy.
They are good, yeah. I'd highly recommend them.
So yeah.
Okay, so we're going to change it up a bit because this is actually one of my favourite stories. So I'm going to read it and tell you all about it. So, yeah. So this is the parable of the mustard seed and we're reading the Mark version, the Mark's Gospel version. Again, he said, "What shall we say the kingdom of God is like? Or what parable shall we use to describe it? It is like a mustard seed, which is the smallest of all seeds on earth. Yet when it is planted, it grows and becomes the largest of all garden plants, with such big branches that birds can perch in its shade." So, as I've said, this is one of my favourite parables. And there's no reason why I'm telling you this story, other than the fact that I really like it. And I thought it would be a really encouraging way to end our week. It's a wonderful example of Jesus using stories and illustrations to help us understand his character and what the kingdom of God is like and what heaven's like. So it's really helpful. So what is the biggest thing you can think of?
Elephants are pretty big.
Elephants are big. There's bigger things than elephants.
The biggest thing I've probably ever seen has got to be like a massive jumbo jet or something.
I was just about to say a big aeroplane.
Yeah, I haven't seen an elephant.
No, not in real life.
No. No, that's true.
I know what it looks like.
But a plane's probably the biggest thing I've ever seen.
I would agree. Yeah. What's the smallest thing you've ever seen?
I mean, we've got lots of spices over in our kitchen. Cumin seeds are pretty small.
They're quite small.
But they're like about half the size of a grain of rice. About that sort of size.
Yes, you can still see it with your eye. Do you know a mustard seed is really tiny?
It's smaller than a cumin seed.
I think it probably is. A mustard seed is really small, but you wouldn't believe how big a mustard tree is. It's just enormous. For the size of the seed to the size of the tree, it's ridiculous how big it grows. And I just think that's wonderful. And Jesus is telling us that in this story, that even if we have the tiniest little amount of faith in him, it can work wonders. So be encouraged this weekend that even if you have the tiniest little faith in God, that you can still do amazing things with him. And God can still work through you, and your faith will grow and grow until it's as big as a mustard tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So we're going to do our thankfulness jar. Have I got it? Have you got it?
I've got the jar.
I'm going to thank God for this story, because I keep thanking God for these stories, but actually...
They're so good.
They're so good.
You've picked some good ones. Well done.
Thank you very much. And it's just a really nice, encouraging way to end this week, I think. That no matter how tiny we are, how tiny we feel, that God thinks that we're not that tiny and we can grow to really massive. Ba-doop.
In the jar we go. In the jar we go. Now,
you make noises when you put things in the jar. I feel like
that should
be a
people
thing.
say that our life is like a musical, so we just make exaggerated noises for things like that, apparently.
Apparently we do. We're weird.
So, to end our week, we've got a fun one, I think.
This is like a long-term extra.
Yeah, so what we'd like to do is plant something.
Ooh.
So you could plant a flower, you could plant some cress or something. I guess that's like...
Carrots?
Carrots. Lots of you might have an allotment, so that's like a nice thing to sort of follow. So plant something, and then over time, just watch it grow. It might take a while.
Yeah, look after it.
Look after it, exactly, and then watch it grow into a beautiful
thing,
plant.
whatever you've planted.
Hopefully a carrot if you planted a carrot plant.
And that would just help remind you and us that however tiny something is, it can grow into something wonderful with a little care and attention. Yeah.
We hope you've had a lovely week. We're not here tomorrow.
No, it's Sunday tomorrow, but I will be in the service doing our thankfulness jars. Yeah. Yeah, so look out for me online.
We'll see you there, Gemma.
Yeah. And
then we'll see all of you back here
on Monday morning,
where we start a new week.
Ooh, week 2. What's it going to be about?
You'll find out on Monday. See ya. Have a lovely weekend.